All right, this question asks you to use a Lewis dot structure to represent potassium oxide. Okay, and so in order to figure out the Lewis dot structure for potassium oxide, you have to remember that it's an ionic compound, and that it's an ionic compound that's made from 2 potassium ions and 1 oxide ion. Now that you remember that it's potassium ion and oxide ion, you can draw the Lewis dot structures. Well, the Lewis dot structure for a potassium ion would involve 1 valence. For a potassium atom, the Lewis dot structure for a potassium atom involves 1 valence electron. If I'm going to form a potassium ion, I lose that valence electron and I become charged. So remember, in a Lewis dot structure, we always represent charged species with a bracket. We place the charge outside the bracket. And so that's the Lewis dot structure. There's no dot in this case for a potassium ion. So there's 2 potassium ions. And so I want 1 on the left, 1 on the right. And then I want to do the same thing for the oxide. Now, a neutral oxygen has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 electrons. That's neutral, but it gained 2 electrons to become -2. So 7 and 8. It now has a -2 charge. And so I put it in brackets as well with a 2- outside of the bracket. And that's my Lewis dot structure for potassium oxide. Okay.